Hi guys, this is Magnus, and today I want to talk a little bit about the evolution of Cecilia Stoutheart, and specifically the portrait, which you will see in all of the UI elements, etc. So first of all, let me show you the very first sketch we ever did for Cecilia, and just tell you a little bit about the characters. She is the headstrong heir to a barony called the Barony of Stoutheart, and she is a fierce warrior, and she has really distinguished herself on the battlefield over and over. So it was important for us to create a character that really gave off a sense of power and presence. And of course you need to clearly see that she is a knight, a fighting champion of her people. And this sketch, as you can see, it's quite cartoony, and it really goes back to the fact that we had a very different art style several years ago. It was still pixel art in the UI. Right now we have 2D art, so if we look at this pixel version, you can see kind of how it transformed into something else. And this would be shown in the UI of the game if you chose to play as the wielder called Cecilia Stoutheart. But we had some feedback from our publisher that it was a bit too cuddly and nice looking, so we tried another pixel art version with another pixel art artist to give it a bit more realistic touch. And I think it kind of worked out. But we also realized over the time that no, actually pixel art is not gonna work for the UI. So we choose to opt for a classic illustrated 2D look instead. And this is one of the first sketches of Cecilia in a 2D rendition. And we kind of liked this one. We felt that she just had a bit of a indifferent look to her. I mean, she looks smug and a bit like a know-it-all, but perhaps not really have that clear, energetic vibe that we were looking for. So we sketched on, and this we kind of felt was more what we were looking for. It was an image that showed her in action or doing something, having a kind of presence in the image, if you will. So we colorized it, but looking at the result, we weren't really happy. So we said, actually, we want her to be even more feisty, warrior-like character. So we sketched away, and yeah, this was just a bit too much over the top, like a barbarian from like the northern reaches or whatever. So we said, no, actually tone it down just a little bit, but it ended up being too much toned down, if you will. So we kind of felt like, no, this is more like an evil sister for Cecilia rather than how Cecilia herself would look. So we said, just take it up another notch in terms of fierceness, and we ended up with this sketch, which we really felt it was bang on target for us. So we went ahead and colorized it and gave it texture, and yeah, this is the final result, and this is the portrait you can actually see in the game right now. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. You can also make suggestions for other stuff you would like to see videos about, and yeah, we'll try to reply, and we do read all the comments. Thank you, have a good one, bye.